Fort Payne leaders are working to create rules before data centers ever come to town. Tonight, residents shared their thoughts as city leaders gathered feedback on regulations that could shape future development. Fox 54's Valentina Chalala spoke with residents to hear what they have to say about the proposals.
There are no confirmed data center projects in Fort Payne right now, but city leaders say this is about getting rules on the books before those plans start knocking on the city's door. If data centers ever do come to Fort Payne, the city says they want to know what kind of impact they could have on things like power, water, wastewater systems, and even traffic before anything moves forward. That's why residents were able to share their suggestions as well.
I'm glad that they're going to make them actually give evidence that they're not going to be harmful to the environment. So hopefully they'll be able to do their studies and not let anybody come in that will actually do a negative to our environment. Nobody wants to hear a constant roar or hum or anything like that, because if people start experiencing that, that's going to cost this area's citizens. They're going to start leaving and going other places where they won't have to hear it.
Part of the proposal also focuses on location. The Planning Commission discussed keeping future data centers at least 1,000 feet away from homes and schools, along with landscaped buffers using native vegetation.
We're looking at 1,000 feet from boundary to boundary. And that's not building to building, that is boundary line to boundary line from a residential area. We're just trying to work at the discretion of the City Council and work with the Planning Commission members to come up with an ordinance to control this. We're also looking at an environmental impact study that we can sit down and control and just take that input and meet with the public and meet with the neighbors of that area and try to come up with a plan. Fortunately for us right now, nobody wants to do this in the city of Fort Payne, so we are totally ahead of the game.
They also looked at possible noise limits. Under the proposal, sound levels during the day could reach about 60 decibels, about the same as the hum of a quiet air conditioner, before dropping to 50 decibels overnight. In Fort Payne, I'm Valentina Chalala, Fox 54 News.
City leaders also say they could negotiate future agreements with developers to help pay for things like road and utility improvements, emergency services support, and other community investments. They will officially draft up the rules sometime next month before sending it to City Council for a vote.